Good morning. This is what I hope will be the first of a few interviews with ostomates, mainly in New Zealand, but maybe overseas at some stage. And I couldn't do one with someone else without doing my own first to prove it works. So I'm Richard McNair, and I'm currently the President of the Asian and South Pacific Ostomy Association. Now, I first had signs of ulcerative colitis come when I was 20 and I was actually working. I ended up in hospital twice in 18 months in Rotorua, having lots of enemas, suppositories, lots of medication, and spent the next 30 years suffering from ulcerative colitis. Very debilitating. I spent 10 years of that time driving race cars and another 10 years driving rally cars. I don't really know now how I actually accomplished this. It was extremely stressful due to the effects of the ulcerative colitis and the medication. The first appearance of cancer was in the large intestine in 1994, and I had a colectomy in Tauranga Hospital. I ended up with a J pouch which lasted for almost exactly a year when the cancer came back in the rectum. That meant going back into hospital and having the whole procedure done again, but at least this time around I knew what to expect. This time I ended up with an end ileostomy and a Barbie butt, for which I've been eternally grateful. I had my radiotherapy in Waikato Hospital, which I really found to be a good break and had no problems at all with it. It was a very good holiday. I went back to work after about 3 months, and I've worked basically ever since. I joined the then Tauranga Ostomy Group in 1995 and was asked to take on the task of treasurer and then secretary, then stood for the position of president, which I held for several years. This later became the Western Bay of Plenty Ostomy Society Incorporated. I later stood for a vacancy on the Federation of New Zealand Ostomy Societies Incorporated, and again took on the vice president, treasurer, and finally elected as president. This led to being elected into the executive of the South Pacific Ostomy Association, which later morphed into the Asia and South Pacific Ostomy Association, which, as I said, I'm currently president. This also meant that I'm on the International Ostomy Association's board. After standing down from the New Zealand Federation after some 20 years, I joined Barry Morn and we started the Friends of Ostomates Worldwide New Zealand Charitable Trust to take over the sorting and distribution of surplus ostomy products going to Asia and other parts of the world where it's needed. In 2018, I was asked if I'd be prepared to accept the position of patron of the Western Bay of Plenty Ostomy Society, which I was honoured to do. I'm also currently on as a panel member on the Convatec Great Comebacks program. Thank you.